everyone, it's Amy Sherman and John Gonzalez from MLive. We're part of the Michigan's Best team, and we're here to take you behind the scenes on our search for Michigan's best pizza.
Over the course of 13 days, we traveled 200 miles? No, 2,000 miles.
2,500 miles.
Okay, to be exact,
you have
yes.
pizza on the brain, John.
Well, I'm thinking 200 because that's how many pizzas we sampled. Went to 58 pizzerias around the state of Michigan, from the Upper Peninsula to Detroit.
That's right, we're gonna recap our top pizzas around the state. Number 5 is Hanson Henrys in Muskegon. These guys have great pizza. Chef Cody Christensen has 3 different kinds that he's making, right, John?
They do. They have a Chicago deep dish style pizza, a hand-tossed pizza, and this hybrid, which is Chicago deep dish meets Detroit style.
And that is called the Grandma Pizza, and it's fantastic. Now, what's the difference between Chicago style and Detroit style? Well, you have one kind, Chicago style stuffed pizza. It's gonna have the fillings on the bottom, cheese, sauce on the top, with a flaky crust underneath it. And Chef Cody's is amazing at Hanson Henrys. But this Grandma style one is the thicker crust all the way around, and then it has the toppings and it has tomato sauce on the top.
When it comes to their dough, I think they make different styles for different ones, right?
Every pizza gets its own dough, from the Chicago style stuffed to the hand tossed to the Grandma Pizza.
Whatever you order, you can't go wrong at Hanson Henrys. Coming in at number 4, it's Harmony Brewing Company in Grand Rapids, where this brother-sister trio have put together originally a brewing company, and then they thought about pizza.
They did, and they put a lot of thought into pizza. Their pizza is traditional Neapolitan style that's wood-fired, so we're talking thin crust. It's crispy, yet chewy, and they have some pretty untraditional toppings sometimes, right, John?
Yeah, you love this Good Earth. What is that
Oh
exactly?
my gosh, the Good Earth is delicious. It's got tomato sauce and it has caramelized onions, mushrooms, fresh basil, Jarlsberg cheese, and then this crazy balsamic reduction drizzle over the top. It is a flavor sensation. It's so good. And you, the meat man.
Yeah, bacon, ham, and whatever a pig gives you, because the crispy pig is there to tell you you're hungry.
And the great thing about Harmony Brewing Company is, guess what? You get to have some fantastic beers while you're there. And some of the best beers to pair with a pizza are IPAs. All those hops in that IPA is gonna cut the fat in the pizza and be a perfect pairing.
Going in at number 3, it's Manny Osteria in Ann Arbor, and these guys always deliver a great pizza every single time.
They sure do. These are Neapolitan style pizzas. So good, John, that you actually named them number 1 in your search 2013 for Michigan's Best Pizza.
Yeah, and they continue to live up to the bill because not only do they do great pizzas, they have a great environment, great staff, attention to detail. Yeah, they always go for fresh. They're always sourcing the best local ingredients.
Probably one of my all-time favorite pizzas is the polpetti. And this one's got little teeny meatballs that they roll up. They put fresh mint, ricotta cheese, and this hot chili oil on it for absolutely the perfect balance of flavors.
I believe they also had a salmon pizza that we tried there, and then one with an egg too as well.
Yeah, the salmon pizza and the egg one are specialty ones for their brunches that they do on Saturdays and Sundays, so that's something for sure to look out. They were incredible and really, really different. Number 2 is Riverside Pizza in Iron River, because it's actually just a few miles from the Wisconsin border and is on the central time zone, right?
Yeah, you're in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, where things are a little different.
The people in the UP couldn't be nicer. They're some of the best hosts in the state of Michigan.
Especially when you get on the west side, because forget wearing your Lions gear.
It's Packer country, that is for sure.
The UP tends to go thin crust, and they also like to cut them in squares,
That's
which
right.
is different.
This is a thin crust with toppings all the way to the edge. Not too many toppings, great use of cheese. And my favorite at Riverside was the number 8, which has got sausage and pepperoncini on it. And we both kind of agree that the pepperoncini is one of our new favorite ingredients. It adds this whole layer of acidity, which creates balance in the pizza, because it kind of cuts the fat from all the sausage and the cheese.
My favorite was the cheese out pizza with sausage. You can actually see the cheese slices right on top.
As soon as it comes out of the oven, they put a whole nother layer of sliced cheese on top, and they just let the residual heat of the pizza melt the cheese as they carry it to your table. So you get extra cheese, but it's a completely different experience. That's called the cheese out, and it's fantastic. Our number 1 pick for pizza in the state of Michigan is in Grand Rapids at Licari's Sicilian Pizza Kitchen, and we love this pizza.
Johnny and Lisa have made a special place there in Grand Rapids where you can get true Sicilian style pizza.
They have a traditional hand toss, and one of the things that set them apart is their use of high quality ingredients. And we knew that because we checked out their pepperoni.
It almost looks like it comes in a little bowl. Amy, how does that happen?
It's a cup, and that's a sign of high quality meat because it's gonna shrink up a little bit, and the best thing about it creates this little pool of delicious grease. And then when you eat it all up, it's like the perfect balance. It's absolutely fantastic. That's their regular hand tossed, but they also have these great Sicilian specialties that you are not going to find anywhere else, or at least we didn't on our trip.
No, these were truly different styles of pizza. We weren't too familiar with it, but once we dove into it, we went, you know what? This puts them above everyone else.
That's right, and I'm going to butcher these names because I'm not Italian, but the schiaccia is this great stuffed pizza, and it was unlike anything else we had tried. We're talking 2 very thin layers of dough, and what they do is they bake the dough whole. They put it through the oven, and when it's about halfway cooked, they take it out and they cut it in half, and then they stuff it with these great ingredients.
It's so good that we couldn't stop eating it. And then the other one was the
Sfacciuna. It's a thicker crust of dough that then gets studded with real Parmigiano Reggiano cheese, and then baked and gets coated with a sweeter Sicilian-style sauce on the top. And it is very, very simple, very, very rustic, and very traditional.
And if you want to learn more about our adventures traveling the state of Michigan looking for the best, go to mlive.com/Michigan's Best.